All right, everybody. So we are doing more research, and today I have the assignment where I want you to find 3 sources that are not just like a Google search. And what I mean by that is how in my last clip, if you guys took the time to watch, I found resources that I just like Google, went through websites, found websites that were reliable, that had articles, and printed those off. But there are so many other resources out there, and I want you to try and find something that is not just an article, maybe a academic journal, something from a book, a newspaper, or even if there is watch an academic YouTube video or listen to a podcast. There's so many things that we have out there. One way is if you go onto our Schoology page. So I'm on that right now. If you go to our general resources and support and you click on there, we have the EHS online resources. When you click on there, we have all these like resource databases that you guys can use. And I actually found some stuff on here that I'm using for my cultural artifact. And I was surprised because mine is household plants, and I was like, there's not going to be anything on there. But what you do on this type of research is I just put household plants. And I saw like, let's see what pops up first. Did you eat plastic? No. See, this one edited. Household plants. Keep it plants. No. See if it does that again. Okay, there we go. So, like right here, the secret power of plants. I see that it's useful plants, indoor air pollution. This looks interesting. So if I click on it, you can, on these tools right here, you can print it, email it, save it. You can even cite on here, which is really cool. You can also send it to your Google Drive. Over here on the left, you have the option to see the full text in 2 different ways. So if you want to see the PDF of it, you can do that. So like right here, this is from like a magazine, but it's a different source. It's not from like an online, even though you found it online, it's not from like some kind of Google search. So I actually printed this one off earlier. So this is something I might look at. Who knows how much information I'll get from it, but having the more sources is better than having less. So let's go back to my result list. Homegrown Healing. That might be interesting. And when you do a little bit of research, or if you have some background knowledge on the topic you're doing, like I know that household plants, a lot of people get them for like holistic living, and that they're supposed to have a lot of benefits. So I kind of know that homegrown healing might fit in really well with what I'm looking at. There's also an abstract. An abstract kind of gives you just like a glimpse of information about what the article is looking at. So like this says, the article looks at the benefits of indoor plants and provides a room-by-room guide to the household greenery. Indoor plants are linked to reduce stress, fatigue, and illness. Yeah, so this looks interesting to me. And this might be another one that I look at. Okay, let's look at a different source, shall we? Oh, also, on the side right here, it has academic journals, magazines, trade publications, newspapers, reviews. So you have options to look at, and even mine alone has like, look at that, almost 4,000 academic journals on plants. Yes, it does take time. You do have to take the time to look through things, but if you take the time, you're going to have better results, and it's going to make your paper so much easier to write. All right, so let's go back over here. We have the high school Gale in context. Let's see if it will load for me. So here I can look up household plants. I don't know if this one's going to have much for me because it is a high school one. So I'm like reading the general products plants, poinsettias, used in roach killing, learn the art of bonsai, green thumbs. Oh, this might be interesting. Increasing nationwide, 1 of 4 households grow vegetable plants. Maybe that's something that I want to look at. So that's one way you can do it. Now let's take a trip to YouTube. No, that's not how you spell YouTube. It always takes me to Crash Course because I look at this a lot for videos because I like their videos. Let's do household plants history. Oh, look, this is actually something that has been looked up before. Oh, see? Plant Facts, episode 1. The 70s houseplants that are making a comeback. The health benefits of household plants. So I could watch this video and take notes because this is the Wall Street Journal. Yeah. Even like we have a PBS one right here. The New Yorker, why millennials love their houseplant jungle. So this might be some stuff that I would look at. I've seen at least 3 so far, maybe even 4. I have to look in what city line it is, that are educational, and they are good sources. Or here's, no, this wouldn't work, but Absolute History. There are some very good sources out there. So you can look on here as well. Now, I don't know if there's podcasts on household plants, but that just gives you an idea of ways that you can do this kind of research. You're not limited. I will do another video. The librarian, Ross, he's awesome. He got me a couple books on household plants and history. So I will make another video on how to look at those, how to look at a book, how to look at a text, and really dig deep into that. Okay, happy hunting for information.